I tell my sons all the time, I go, I'm, a smoker, which I quit now. I'm a gambler, I cheat on all my girls, because they just don't allow you to bang other chicks without any repercussion. I just never understood that. The whole Mormon thing always threw me off going, so why could some jerk-off guy living in fucking Utah be able to fuck 10 chicks or pick this one for tonight or this and that, and I'm the nicest guy in the world and I get one? And then all of a sudden, because I'm not the guy that bangs them that time of the month. I could live without it that time of the month. But give me, like, a little room.
Right.
Let me go have a few laughs. I didn't create this cycle that you go through. And now today, how they all want you to really understand who the fuck cares what you go through? I'm not a girl. I'm never going to understand this shit. Just tell me when I could hop the fuck back on. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, if I start dating a girl, I'll, ask her, I know when that kind of time of the month, like, do you really get, in a bad mood, 1 to 10? Give me the answers to the test that I need to know if I can make this a serious relationship. Between 1 and 10, how bad is it? Do you go 7 days? Is it a 3-day, quickie? Because I'm not waiting 7 fucking days and watching you angry for 7 days. There's no way I'm living with you if that's the fucking thing. Just live on your own and come see me when you're available to do whatever I need done.
Are you done with marriage now? Are you writing it off? I mean,
you should never say done. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for it because, I would like to now, it's 2 years since me and my ex broke up. So it's time, I like having somebody, but number one, she's got to be hot as balls. You know what I mean? That's, I'm not going to settle for anything less. Why go with something that looks like fucking livestock? You know what I mean? I'm in fucking show business. I'm Dice. So, I want to be picky about who the next one is. But marriage, I don't know. Maybe, I would marry maybe, I don't know, something different. Somebody, number one, wealthier than me. You know what I mean?
How about a 22-year-old Chinese chick?
It's not even about the age. Just have a lot more money than me. If I met an armless billionaire, beautiful. There's something I haven't been with. You know what I mean? She won't have to turn her car with her teeth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To make the illegal U-turns. That would be different. But
it'd be nice.
If I met all the girls I've ever married, and there've been a ton of them, and engagements and all kinds of shit. And but I would actually, I got a thing, I actually need to really be crazy about the girl I marry because, when you meet these women that are looking for a guy, with a lot of money, and they spend their life, looking, to collect diamonds and cars and money. It's you're wasting your time on Earth being with somebody you're not even really into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Were most of the women from L.A. or was it
It's women from anywhere. A lot of mothers do teach their girl, oh, it's just as easy to marry rich as it is. How about marrying just what you love? You know what I mean? Because any girl I ever married, I was in love with. That's it. Till I hated them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Till it fell apart. Because as Joey even knows, my relationships have been, I was with my son's mom for 16 years. That's a long run.
Yeah.
Even my last relationship was 9 years. That's a long run. So, yeah, I never went, with a girl for her money. When I came out here, I was dating Sandy Shore for a little while. Mitzi was like, oh, you'll marry my daughter. I was 21 fucking years old, and, forget about Jewish girls,
Yeah.
Because my first girl was a Jewish girl, and she just wrecked it for all the other Jewish girls. Just awful to be with. We'd get in an argument. If I would look at a girl in another car, okay, I had a 69 Le Mans, and we're driving down Kings Highway in Brooklyn, She'd open the door to throw herself out of the fucking car. Moving. Go, I'd have to grill. What the fuck is... This was not a one-time event, okay? This went on at least once a week where she's throwing herself out of the car, a moving car. And so one night I asked her to marry me, you know, because I wanted to guarantee getting blown. It was New Year's Eve, right? And so she goes, let's go tell my parents, whatever. So I go, it's 2 a.m. We don't have to, you know, let's do this instead, you know, because now you're going to be married. And no, let's go. So we go wake the parents up. And we're sitting there. And I actually sort of did this in my first special, Dice Man Cometh, right? Where this girl calls me. She goes, what's he ever going to be? He's like a nothing. That's how this girl would act. Because her father, I don't want to name names or anything, but her father at that time was a top NBA ref in the country. And back then, referees were as famous as the players, you know. And I don't even follow sports, but he was like, if you heard his name, it was like, fuck, you know. You know, and the guy made like $50,000 a year and, you know, all the perks, whatever. So we wake the parents, we're going to get married. And she starts in with me. It's 3 a.m. about the ring. Now I'm working in a clothing store. I'm bringing home like $200 a week. And I'm, you know, I wasn't thinking this far. I wanted the blowjob, you know what I mean? I'm not thinking about spending $30,000 on a ring, you know. And she goes, what do you mean you're not going to get me? I go, I can't afford an expensive ring right now. And she starts a fight in front of her parents. And all of a sudden, you know, I'm an explosive personality. So I'm just like, fuck you. Fuck her. I'm yelling at the parents. I go, you keep this no good fucking bitch. I'm out of this relationship. And I go to leave the apartment, which had a bunch of steps leading to the front door, that she's now wrapped her arms around my neck and letting the feet drag on the steps. And I'm screaming at her father, get this fucking animal off of me before she gets fucking hurt. And the father's fucking pulling her off of me, you know. And I'm like,
this is 3 a.m?
This is 3 in the fucking morning. Happy New Year, Andrew. Happy fucking New Year, you know. And, you know, so after I went with that girl, I swore off like Jewish girls. And on my way to L.A., first it was San Diego, where my sister lives, and that's where I met Sandy, who was, you know, she was a great chick, you know. And I guess she liked my attitude because, you know, I knew I was in comedy for 6 months. I don't know about spots. I was headlining Pips after my audition on a Wednesday night. I was headlining Friday, Saturday, you know, because I had an act where I turned from Jerry Lewis into John Travolta from Grease, so it would just kill. So when I come into the Comedy Store, because my sister goes, oh, there's a Comedy Store in La Jolla, you know. And I go, yeah, but the one in L.A. is where she goes, no, I think they're connected, like, you know. So I go over there and remember John, the bartender?
Yes.
Okay. So it's daytime. So I come over to this guy and I go, yeah, I'd like to, where do I sign up? I want to go on tonight. You know, I just came from Tahoe and Vegas. You know, I was performing there. You know, it was a Sandy Hackett thing. And, you know, I made it like it was a gig, but it was just a showcase. And he goes, oh, you can't just sign up. You know, you gotta talk to the manager. And I go, well, where is it? He goes, no, it's a she. She's in her office. Knock on the door. You know, be nice with her. You know. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, like I'm not even thinking Mitzi comedy stuff. You know, it means nothing to me. You know, so it's Sandy, and yeah, can I help you? I go, yeah. Where do I sign up for tonight? You know. She goes, what do you mean? Where do you sign up? You know, it doesn't work like that. I go, honey, you know, I just did Vegas. I just did Tahoe. You know, I want to go on. Like, what do I got to do? And she liked me immediately, you know, because like might as well have been from another planet because I was from Brooklyn. And I never left Brooklyn till I came out here. And she goes, well, why don't you come back tonight about 9 o'clock and I'll get you on. And I went on and dazzled her. And next thing you know, we're in her, she had this great Riviera, and next thing you know, we're walking the beach and, you know, where they keep the condos and, you know, and then I come to L.A. and I showcased for Mitzi. I did 28 minutes, which the MC, you know Rob Aguayo? Do you remember him?
No.
He was an MC back then. But I don't know who's the boss, who's the owner. I just went on and I did my whole act. I give a fuck with the 3 minutes. And this guy starts screaming at me as I'm leaving the stage. And I go, "Are you the owner?" And he goes, "No, but I'll make sure you know." I go, "Get out of my way. You know, unless the owner tells him." I go, "I didn't come 3,000 miles to do 3 minutes, okay? So move out of my way. I'm warning you." You know, and then I'm in the bathroom, like putting all my Jerry Lewis stuff back in the bag. And there's a guy next to me. This is my first experience here. And, "How you doing?" You know, in the regular bathroom, in the original room. I go, "Yeah, good, you know. Oh, you know, me and you, we sort of wear our hair the same way, you know, because I had a lot more hair back then." I go, "Yeah, you know, great. You know, can I help you with something? Because I don't do that, you know." You know, he was like coming on to me. And who was it fucking with me? Gary Shandling. That's how I met Gary Shandling. And he started laughing. "I'm Gary. Yeah, okay, goodbye." You know, and then the next day, I get a call. I was staying with my friend in Alhambra, where I just banged this other chick on the couch that he set up for me through his wife. And I get a call. "You got to come to the Comedy Store and sign papers. You're a paid regular." You know, and I didn't even know what that all meant. It was Mitchell Walters that kept calling my father in Brooklyn. He saw me at Pips in Brooklyn. He was one of Mitzi's main guys. You know Mitchell.
Yes.
So when he saw the act I was doing, he kept calling my father at his office going, "You don't understand. I have prepped Mitzi. Your son needs to come out here." And that's the reason I even came to LA, was because of Mitchell, you know. And, you know, because he did a whole number. But he kept calling my father till I finally said, "You know what? Let me go out for 2 weeks." And I didn't go back to Brooklyn for 9 months, you know, for the first visit. You know, because Mitzi was like, you can't go back there. You know, you're a star.
What year was this?
It was 79. February 79 is when I came out here.
What the fuck are you giggling about? No.
Why did you like him? What did
He did an error.
I knew a second ago, but now it's... keep going from where you told it, because then...
You know that little forehead you got?